Hi guys, let's look at the next exercise in the chapter matrices 9b. This exercise involves multiplication and division of a matrix with a number. Now how did you multiply and divide? Well, you multiply the number which needs to be multiplied with the matrix with each element and divide the number inside the matrix with each element. Let's look at some example, it will become slightly more clear. So I am looking at question number 1 part 3. It says evaluate. So I am multiplying this matrix, this one, with 2, which means I'll multiply the element with each element with this number, right? I'll multiply 2 with all elements. So this becomes 2 into -1, 2 into 0, 2 into 2, and 2 into -3, right? Plus 3350. Now this becomes 2 into -1 becomes -2, 2 into 0 is 0, 2 into 2 is 4, 2 into -3 is -6, plus 3350. Now it becomes simple. I add each element to the corresponding element. So -2 plus 3 gives me -2 plus 3, this is 0 plus 3, this is 4 plus 5, and this is -6 plus 0. So my answer becomes -2 plus 3 is 1, 0 plus 3 is 3, 4 plus 5 is 9, and -6 plus 0 is -6. So that's my answer. Simple. Yeah, you multiply the number outside the matrix with each element, and that's exactly what you will do when you're dividing as well. So the next question, please. The next question also is multiplication. So let's look at it. I'm question number 2 part 2. X multiplied with -1. So inside I'll get -x. X multiplied with 2 will give me 2x, minus 4 multiplied with -2 will give me -8, and 4 multiplied by y will give me 4y. I hope you noticed I left the negative sign untouched and I just multiplied 4 with both the elements. I could have, so my previous experience shows me that boys who or students who end up multiplying, taking that negative inside, they get slightly more they get slightly more confused right now. So my request and suggestion is leave the negative sign unchanged for all such questions. Will it be wrong to take the negative sign inside? No, it won't be, but then this sign will become positive outside and this will become +8 here. But anyway, I will not get into that. I would solve all the questions with keeping the negative sign unchanged and just multiplying the number with the number inside. This is equal to 7 and -8. Let's add. So this is -x minus of -8, 2x minus of 4y, which is equal to 7 and -8. So this is -x plus 8, and this is 2x minus 4y is equal to 7 -8. So this comparing, I get -x plus 8 is equal to 7, which means x is equal to 8 minus 7, which means x is equal to 1. Perfect. Let's look at this next part, which is 2x minus 4y is equal to -8. I know x is equal to 1, so 2 minus 4y is equal to -8, which means 2 plus 8, that's 10, is equal to 4y, which means y is equal to 2.5. That's my answer. Perfect. Let's look at the next question. The next question is question number 3. Basically, this is nothing but addition and subtraction of maybe grade 2 or grade 3 are written in the form of a matrix, so it looks complicated. That's why this chapter is in grade 10. Otherwise, adding these and subtracting, I think anyone can do. So let's look at question number 3. A is given as a sum matrix, B is given as sum matrix, C is given. I need to find 2A minus 3B plus C. So this is 2 times 2130 minus 3 times 1512 plus C is -30, -10. Let's multiply. So inside I get 2 into 2, 4, 2 into 1, 2, 2 into 3, 6, 2 into 0, 0. Minus, like I said, I leave the negative sign unchanged. So 3 into 1, 3, 3 into 1, 3, 3 into 5, 15, 3 into 2, 6, plus -3, -1, 0 and 0. Now I need to add and subtract. So I look at individual elements. 4 minus 3. This is subtracting, plus minus 3. Right? The second one is 2 minus 3 plus minus 1. This is 6 minus 15 plus 0, 0 minus 6 plus 0. I am assuming you heard a lot of noise right now. That was because someone was trying to start his bullet motorcycle, which had been not started for almost 2 months, I guess, because of the lockdown. Anyway, so this is 4 minus 3 minus 3. This is 6 minus 15. This is 2 minus 3 minus 1. This is 0 minus 6, which will give me an answer as 4 minus 3. That's 1. 1 minus 3 is negative 2. 6 minus 15 is negative 9. 2 minus 3, negative 1. Negative 1 minus 1, negative 2. And 0 minus 6 is negative 6. I left little space. I should be more careful next time. Anyway, so let's move on. The next question that we solve will be question number 5. Let me open the question. So question number 5. It says A is given as this matrix, B is given as this matrix. I need to find 2A plus B. So which means 2 times 1, 2, 3, 4 plus negative 4, negative 1, negative 3, negative 2. I multiply, this gives me, multiplying this gives me 2, 4, 6 and 8 plus negative 4, negative 1, negative 3, negative 2. This will be each element corresponding. This is negative 4 minus 3, this is 8 minus 1 and this is 6 minus 2. This gives me negative 2, 1, 8 minus 1, 7, 6 minus 2, 4. Simple, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Let's look at question 5 part 2. Find a matrix C such that C plus D is equal to 0, 0, 0, 0. So this is basically a null matrix. So you need to add something to C or something to B so that you get a null matrix. Do you remember something? Yes, this is basically the additive inverse, which you can write this as C is equal to 0, 0, 0, 0 minus B, which in this case is negative 4, negative 3, negative 1 and negative 2, which will be 0 minus minus 4, that's 4, 0 minus minus 1, 1, this will be 3, this will be 2. You don't even need to calculate this. You could have just changed the sign of every other element inside B and you would have got the same answer. So this is basically the additive inverse. Let's look at question number 6. Question 6 says 2 times 1 matrix, 3 times 1 matrix is equal to the third matrix. We need to calculate X, Y and Z. So let's multiply and add and then equate because we've done equation already. Chalo, let's multiply. So this will be 2 times 3, which is 6, 2 times x, that's 2x, 2 times 0, which is 0, 2 times 1, which is 2, plus, let's multiply. So that's 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 3 is 9, 3 times y is 3y, 3 times 2 is 6, which is equal to z 15, negative 7 and 8. Let's add. So this will be 6 plus 3, which is 9, 0 plus 3y, which is 3y, 2x plus 9, which is 2x plus 9, and 2 plus 6, which is 8. This is equal to z 15, negative 7, 8. So z is equal to, let's compare each specific element. So z is equal to 9. Done. Right? 2x plus 9 is equal to negative 7. So 2x plus 9 is equal to negative 7, which means 2x is equal to negative 16. Yes, 2x is equal to negative 16 and x will be equal to negative 8. This is also correct. So I have compared this element, I have compared this element. Now let's compare 3y with 15, which means 3y is given equal to 15, which means y is equal to 5. Yeah, this one's simple completely. So all you need to do is add and then apply basic simple equations that we've learned. I would habit to highlight your answer. You can also write your answer in the end in the form of a set. So -8, 5 and 9. Perfect. Let's move on to the next question. The next question that we do is question number 8. Let's look at question number 8. A is given equal to some matrix, B is another matrix, and solve for matrix X when 3A minus 2X is equal to X minus 2B. We've done a question like this, so like I said, it is a good idea to take all X on one side and take all the known matrices on one side. So it will be 3A. If I take negative 2B on this side, becomes plus 2B, and already here I have X and I'm taking negative 2X here, becomes X plus 2A. So 3X is equal to 3A plus 2B. So let's calculate 3x and then we can divide the x by 3, which will give me x. So let's first calculate 3x. So 3x will be equal to 3 times a, which is 1, 1, negative 2, 0, plus 2 times b, which is 2, 1, negative 1, 1. Right? So this will be 3 times 1, 3, 3 times 1, 3, 3 times negative 2, negative 6, and 3 times 0 here. 2 times 2, 4, 2 times negative 1, negative 2, 2 times 1, 2, and 2. Now I add, so this is equal to 3x. So 3 plus 4 and 3 minus 2, this is negative 6 plus 2, and this is 0 plus 2. So 3x will be equal to 7, negative 4, 1, and 2. Let me check. Yes, 7, negative 4, 1, and 2. Now how do I calculate x? X will be equal to 1 by 3. This is simple calculation that we've done. 1 by 3, you take this 3 on the other side, which is 7, negative 4, 1, and 2. How do you divide? This is basically a division or multiplying with 1 by 3. So you divide each element by 3 or multiply each element with 1 by 3, whichever way you look at it. So this will become 7 by 3, negative 4 by 3, 1 by 3, and 2 by 3. Basically, this is your answer. Yeah, that's about it. Let's look at the last question. No, not last. One more have to do. So let's look at the next question. The next question that we do is question number 10, part 2. It says 5n if I is a unit matrix of order 2 by 2. I hope you remember what is I, unit matrix. So remember that you will use I a lot. So this term will be used a lot. I is basically a unit matrix where the primary diagonal all elements are 1 and everything else is a 0. So I is a 2 by 2 matrix, which means it looks like this. The primary diagonal is 1 and everything else is 0. So this is I. So I need to find m such that 5m plus 3, 1, 0, 0, 1 is equal to 4 times 2, 0, negative 5, negative 3. So this is what I need to calculate. Now let's keep, like I say, keep this on one side, which is what we need to calculate, and take everything else on the other side. So 4, 2, 0, negative 5, negative 3. This was positive. When it goes on the other side, it becomes negative. Now let's multiply and subtract. We should get some answer. So 5m will be equal to 4 into 2, 8, 4 into 0, 0, 4 into negative 5, negative 20, 4 into negative 3, negative 12, minus, like I said, I prefer to leave the negative sign outside. I just multiply the number. So 3 into 1, 3, 0, 0, 3 into 1, 3. This will become 5m is equal to 8 minus 3, negative 20 minus 0, 0 minus 0, negative 12 minus 3. This will be 8 minus 3 is 5, 0, negative, this is 0, not 6, 0. This is negative 20 and this is negative 15. This is 5m. Again, you can divide both sides by 5. That's what basically it means. So m will be equal to 5 by 5, negative 20 by 5, 0 by 5, negative 15 by 5, Therefore, m will be equal to 5 by 5 is 1, 0 by 5 is 0, negative 20 by 5 is negative 4, and negative 15 by 5 is negative 3. So that's my answer. 1, 0, negative 4, negative 3. That's my value of m. That's what they wanted me to calculate. Chalo, that brings me to the last question from this exercise, which is question number 11. So let's look at question number 11. If this matrix plus 2m is equal to something, we need to calculate the value of 2m. So let's keep 2m on one side and take this matrix on the other side. So this is 3 times 3, 2, 0, negative 3. This is a positive, which means it becomes negative. So when it goes on the other side. So this is it. I multiply 3 into 3, 9, 3 into 2, 6, 3 into 0, 0, 3 into negative 3, negative 9, minus 1, negative 2, 4, 3. This is equal to 2m. Let's subtract. So 9 minus 1, 0 minus negative 2, 6 minus 4, and negative 9 minus 3, which means 2m will be equal to 9 minus 1, 8, 0 plus 2 is 2, 6 minus 4, 2, negative 9 minus 3 is negative 12. Divide both sides by 2 and I get 8 upon 2, 2 upon 2, 2 upon 2, negative 12 upon 2, which will be equal to 8 upon 2 is 4, 2 upon 2 is 1, 2 upon 2 is 1, and negative 12 upon 2 is negative 6. So this is the value of our matrix M, that the way they wanted. That's about it on this exercise, a short exercise. The homework for today is question number 2, part 1, question number 3, part 2, question number 4, question number 9, and question 10, part 1. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care. Be safe.